Hello guys, welcome to Dogger Sports Sunday review. All the matches are done and dusted, and I'm here to review what I saw, what I enjoyed, and what I didn't like. So we will start with Morocco versus Senegal in the AFCON finals. As you all know, Nigeria won the third place yesterday. I did a video about it. If you've not seen it, the video is in the previous one. You can go and check. Senegal versus Morocco. They were one of the two powerhouses in the AFCON, or they were part of the two powerhouses in the AFCON this time around. And it was a beautiful finals by all standards, from the opening ceremony to the game. It was an even game. The game was keenly contested. AFCON in the finals, Senegal, they dominated in the first half, but unfortunately they couldn't score. Then Morocco turned the tables around. They dominated in the second half, but it was goalless draw heading to the extra time, only for one of Senegal's defenders to pull down this guy, Brahim Diaz. The ball was headed to his direction, so that makes the ball a clear penalty. But Senegal were angry, proud to a goal they scored. They thought it was a goal, but the referee ruled it as a foul. So they were angry. Because of that, the players decided to leave the pitch, and the fans were trying to invade the pitch. They had to what? The security had to do their job. They did really well. Then Sadio Mane, based on his leadership quality, leadership skills, he was able to what? Talk to the players, and they came back onto the field. Only for Brahim Diaz to play some silly panenka I've never seen before, and Edouard Mendy had a few days easy cut for him. Then the game was headed to the extra time, and Gay scored a beautiful goal, beautiful goal. Then Senegal defended until the end. So Senegal are the champions of Africa for the second time in like 3 editions. The last 3 editions they've won 2. And Sadio Mane is a legend of African football because he has won 2 African best players, and now he has won 2. How do you call it? He has won 2 AFCONs, and I believe next year he can still win another African best player. So Charlie Mane, Mituche, he has done everything in football: Champions League, English Premier League. Charlie Mane is a legend. So that's that with the AFCON. Moving on, FC Barcelona played Real Sociedad, and it's a game Barcelona they were expected to win. But prior to the game, it was known to us that Rafinha is injured with a minor injury. So that made the game dicey for Barca, because you know Barcelona without Rafinha, they struggle to win games because he is the pressing machine for Barcelona. He coordinates all the players to press. The likes of Yamal, then Omo Dems, he coordinates them to press. So without him, Omo was playing. Omo started, and Omo is not known for pressing. So Sociedad were having a few days. They scored a beautiful first goal by what? Oyarzabal. And Barcelona's fullback, they were switched off. Koundé. The guy was slacking at his back. He couldn't do anything about it. And the ball just came. He played a beautiful shot, and it was a goal. Then in the second half, Barcelona came into the game after they did a substitution. They brought on Rashford, Lewandowski, and I think one player, João Cancelo. Then, right after they did a substitution, Lamine Yamal slot in some beautiful cross. That kind of crossing, I don't know where he learned that thing from. Like, then you play the ball, like, it goes straight to the Barcelona player. I don't know the kind of, I don't know. And it's scaling too. Charlie, the guy is a baller. Then Rashford was there. He just needed a touch. He just touched the ball. Then it was 1-1. Only for Sociedad, after 40 seconds, they scored again. It's a Gredus was a Grudes. He scored. Then they had a red card. That was a deserved red card. Then they were able to defend until the end. So Barcelona's long unbeaten run after 11 games straight with a win, they've been able to what? Suffer their first defeat after they lost to Chelsea. This is their what? First defeat after that. So that means without Rafinha, Barcelona struggles. Atletico Madrid also beat Alaves by a goal to 0. The goal was scored by Sulot. It was a beautiful goal. It was like a bad cross, but Sulot did everything. It was a beautiful header. Then Atletico, as you know, on Onoshawana on to be Shebi Munkawa, they will defend, and they defended until the end. See, Massa, the Panthers. Charlie, this guy they come with you. Newcastle United, they are playing against these struggling Wolves. You couldn't even score a goal. You couldn't even score a goal. Wasting chances. The game ended the goalless draw between Newcastle and what? Wolverhampton Wanderers. Then Aston Villa on the other hand. What's a Villa Park? 11 games unbeaten. Only for Everton to come to their home ground to beat them by a goal. Barry scored the goal. Some petty goal be. But West Aston Villa, I said, Everton themselves, they are on form. Their last 5 away matches, they've not lost, so it's understandable. They won Atletico by what? A goal to nil. Then Saudi Arabia, Al Hilal, they came from behind again to beat Neon FC by 2-1. As I told you people, this Al Hilal right now, the 7-point gap is still there. It will be extremely difficult for Al Nassr to catch up, but let's see. They won by what? 2-1. Then Braga was able to beat Tonenda by a goal to when you expect Braga to lose, they'll win. They won. Then Porto 2-1, Vittoria Grinamis by a goal to nil. Yes. Moving on, Italian Serie A. Bologna versus Fiorentina. Fiorentina needed to win because they were struggling at the relegation zone. And today, the win was important because they've been able to move out of the relegation zone with like goals. They are on point with Lecce, but they are up because of goal differences. And I expect Fiorentina to win some couple of games that I help them to avoid relegation. I don't think they'll be relegated. It was a well-deserved win. They played really well against Bologna. It was an away match, but they deserved to win and they won. AS Roma 2. They've won 2-0 against Torino. It was a difficult game away from home, but they were able to do the unthinkable, winning Torino by 2-0. Then AC Milan are still in a title race, 3 points between themselves and Inter Milan. So the Italian, the Milan derby will be difficult, or it will be interesting, because if Milan wins that match, they'll go on point with Inter. If Inter wins, they are widening the gap to 6 points. So it will be extremely interesting for them. The goal was scored by Fulkrug. Fulkrug scored the goal for Milan. He just signed for them and he scored. And right now, they are 3 points off the top. Then Netherlands Eredivisie, SC21 Heracles by a goal to 2-0. Then Feyenoord, what is wrong with them? Van Persie, the last 6 games, they've not won. They've lost 4 and drawn 2. And today, you met Sparta Rotterdam that come and beat you by 4-0. Hey, Eddie, Edding. Then German Bundesliga 2. Stuttgart drew with Union Berlin. Then Osberg 2 drew 2-2 with Freiburg. Then last but not least, French League A. Strasbourg, after their manager moved to Chelsea, the new owner, I think Gary O'Neill was a former Bournemouth coach also. He has taken charge for the Strasbourg team, and they won Met by 2-1. Their last 5 games proud before this game, Strasbourg always beat them. So I'm not surprised Strasbourg beating them once again. Then Paris FC 2, after beating PSG in the Coupe de France, they've carried the momentum to beat Nantes by 2-1. Rennes drew it Le Havre. Then, how do you call it? Lyon, the Hendrick boys, beat Brest by 2-1. So that is what has happened today. That's Sunday matches. My 7 hot. Champions League predictions and analysis will be coming next. So please like, share, and subscribe. Doggers Sports here. It is what it is. Meko, peace out.